I am young and African.
I'm young and African.
I am young and African.
I'm young and African.
I am young and African.
Mbote, Denganini Batunangai. It's your boy Mathos here representing Young and African. And today I'm on the Temple University campus with Organization of African Students. O.A.S. O.A.S. So we're here with the Organization of African Students. So tell us your names, where you guys from, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Yes, my name is Khadija Bayer. I am the Vice President of the Organization of African Students, and I'm from the beautiful Togo on the west coast by Ghana and Benin.
Hey, VP.
My name is Mathos. I'm from Sierra Leone, and I hail from I hail from Sierra Leone, and I originate from Maryland.
Okay.
Hi everyone, my name is F.A. Paulo Samaha, and I am the President of the Organization of African Students, and I am from number one, the best jollof, Nigeria. Let's get this straight.
Woo, the president. Do
Yes.
you know Obama? President Obama, you related to that guy?
Well, I don't have any kind of relation, but we know each other.
Okay, they know each other by first name. She calls him Barack. So, just a few questions I wanted to ask you guys while we have you on the show. What is it like being African on a predominantly white institution?
Well, I think that it's empowering. I think that because we have so many different races on this campus that are the minority, the fact that it's so few of us, it just brings us that much closer. Like, we all know each other. It's very close-knit, and it's just great to share cultural things that only we can understand with each other. It gives us a sense of home away from home.
Yeah, I just like to agree with her. It's like coming from an African household but living a life as a Black American, it gives you the best of both worlds. So you can go to a house party and listen to all this hip hop music and still come home and eat some jollof with your friends and family and still like it back home.
I'm just gonna second what he said. It's really nice, like, knowing your culture, like knowing why you do certain things or how you do certain things. And again, like living both of best worlds, being able to like maneuver in two different types of settings, like how you'd be like, yo, what's up, to like, one of your friends, and then you'd be like, uncle, auntie, like kneel down or something, just knowing how to approach, and just that knowing those different ways to approach people kind of just teaches you in the real world that people are different, have different cultures, and how to be more adaptable.
I like that. I like that a lot. I love that a lot. So, you guys' majors. How did that come about? What made you pick that major? Was it like, so I know for me growing up, my mom would always tell me, you have to be a doctor, you have to be a lawyer, and now I'm in communications. So, like, how did that come about? Was it, influenced by your parents, or was it something you always wanted to do?
I'd say definitely influenced by your parents, because they're always like, Africans say you could do whatever you want until you say, hey, I want to be a theater major, but get out of here. But like, they was always really free, but with my choices, like, as long as it made sense, like, they was like, you can't be no actor, you're not a rapper, but as long as you make sense and like you show me the proof that like you can follow through and follow your dreams and do what you want to do. But they were heavily influenced. Since my mom's a nurse and my dad's a surgical technician, I was always in the health field, so that's why I picked nursing.
For me, I've just always had a love of the sciences. It's definitely a lot of parental influence. That's just part of being African, honestly. The doctor part caught me. That is. But I lucked out enough that what my parents would say to me, it's just something they saw in me, so it worked out. It kind of was just premeditated guidance. So it was just the love of the sciences and the love of the health field. That's what made me choose chemistry as my major.
Parents wanted to be like a doctor, and I was like, I've always had a love for science, like I've always liked the human body and stuff, but like I just liked kinesiology and like movement and like physical therapy, and it was like really hard for me to like tell my mom and my dad, like, yeah, I'm gonna be a doctor, but a different kind of doctor. It was like, okay, so you're not going to medical school, so what kind of doctor will you be? And I was just like, I'm gonna be like a doctor of physical therapy. And like, as long as doctor was in the name, my father was cool with it.
Wow.
As long as it's somewhere doctor, and I was like, okay, it's good.
That's real. That's really real. Wow. think it was crazy for me, like when I told my mom, like, yeah, I don't want to be a doctor, I don't want to be a lawyer, like I want to go into communications because I love it so much.
Right.
She's like, you want to do what? I leave my house, leave me please. You cannot be a doctor, I'll leave. So do you guys have like a connection to anybody already in the field? You know.
So me personally, I work with a mentor who actually went to pharmacy school here. So I talk a lot with her just because she has that. It's just great to be able to talk to an older Black woman, African woman, who has her letters at the end of her name. So she's just like kind of one of the main guiding lights that I have here at Temple.
Yeah, I have a lot of connections in nursing field because a lot of people in my family like ventured to become nurses. Like my older cousin, two of my older cousins, like my friend from back home. So I have a lot of connections in the field, and they give me we help each other, like build off each other, while we're on the success.
Yeah, I would say I have a lot of connections, family wise, and I guess professionally as well. I also work at the HIV lab at the medical school, so I definitely have like the PIs. And their contact information in case if I want to do research in like the muscles later on in my life.
Right.
And then everyone in my family, if it's not a pharmacist, if it's not a doctor, it's a physical therapist. Wow. So it would be just a matter of like figuring out like how to actually build a practice and how to like get facilities back home and like just the equipment and stuff.
Right.
But, yeah.
Wonderful, wonderful. Well, you guys heard it here first. It's your boy Mathos with Young and African. And we hold it down with Organization of African Students. I want to thank them again for interviewing with me. And stay tuned, guys. I'll be putting their contact information below for all of the other universities that may want to get in contact and may be interested in their specific field. Signing out, it's your boy Mathos, Young and African, Organization of African Students.
I am young and African.
I'm young and African.
I am young and African.
I'm young and African.
I am young and African.